and text messages I was getting on Mahomes, like, hey, where's Mahomes? Really worried about this guy. This guy's garbage. Mahomes, four 400 yards throwing, four TDs, and 30 something yards on the ground, 33 yards on the ground. Mahomes looked phenomenal. Talk about overcoming adversity. Um, wow, what a game. I was rooting for the Chargers. I wanted Herbie to outplay Mahomes. I wanted the Chargers to inch closer toward a potential division, win. That would be the goal, the end goal for for me and Herbie. For me and Herb have a relationship like this. But I have to take a bow on behalf of Mahomes, on behalf of the show, on behalf of all of us in fantasy football. Let's give some respect to Patrick Mahomes. Wow, what a game. I'm in shock. That was such a phenomenal game. OT, Kelce for the win, just completely yakking the heck out of the field, just racking up them yak yards, just knifing through defenders like he's Tyreek Hill. Like it was like Tyreek Hill took over Kelsey's body and said, I'm gonna drive you into the end zone like a remote control car. And Kelsey just went straight through to the end zone. All the people giving up on Kelsey, all the people giving up on Mahomes, even in this game at halftime. Like, oh, Mahomes looks so bad. He can't recover, Smitty. I got so many text messages and DMs of people jumping ship in the middle of the game when Mahomes was not looking too good. And then look what the man does. Everybody needs to calm down about Patrick Mahomes and this. He doesn't have it anymore, or people him out. He's too good. He's still going to have his ups and downs. Who knows if he's been playing a little hurt this year or what's really been going on. But the dude can be electric and on fire. I'm tired of hearing the Patrick Mahomes negativity. Dude went crazy. And Kelce, look, Kelce's got enough left in the tank, like we said on the show earlier today, to drop fire in weeks 15, 16, 17. And what did we say earlier on the show today? We said that he's going to have a good finish. And hopefully he has a good enough finish that people start drafting this guy again at the top of round 2. I think next year is going to be the decline year for Kelce. I really do. We kind of feel like it's kind of right there already. So let a strong finish make people overdraft him in 2022. Let's take advantage of the strong finish in 2021. And boy, what a game. What an explosion of fantasy football production there at the end. It was a little bit scary at halftime that we wouldn't have the volume we needed from a fantasy perspective for that game in general. But let's go over some of the stats. What a game. What a game. What a game. Disappointing for the rushing attack. I agree. Herbie looked like he was going to be the best quarterback on the field tonight. And then Mahomes said, no. Watch. So, excuse me. 236 and 2 for Herbie. Eckler didn't have the outing we'd hoped for, but we knew he was going to get limited. Look at that workload. 13 carries for Justin Jackson, 12 for Eckler. So they were speaking facts when they said that when news reports were saying that he was going to be utilized a little less in this game. He was. Keenan Allen had a good day, 6 for 78 and 1 TD. Mike Williams was kind of lukewarm with 3 for 49. Cook, 3 for 32. Eckler, 4 for 23. So Eckler didn't have a bad day. We were just hoping for more out of Eckler. But, you go to this other side of the football. Goodness gracious, did this look bleak earlier on. But Patty Mahomes finishing with 410, 3 TDs and 1 INT. And Mahomes 3 carries for 32 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire 9 for 32. Not a big day at all. 5 for 12 from Darrell. Darrell had a bad game. Kelce 10 for gee, what the heck, man? Look at this line. 10 for 191 and 2 scores. You got to be out of your mind, man. Even considering benching that guy. Like, there are people talking some mad trash about Kelce walking into this game. And This is crazy. Tyreek Hill 12 for 148 and 1. Pringle 33 for 22. Burton 2 for 20. And then Clyde 2 for 18. Mecole Hardman 2 for 11. Mecole almost had a touchdown in this game. What an outing. What a fantastic game. Like if you walked away and stepped away from that game, you said to yourself, I'm gonna not watch these Thursday games anymore. This is crap. You walked away. You missed a battle. Okay, had Eckler and Keenan Allen. Well, then you didn't do too bad. I mean, they had some pretty decent stat lines. I say that only because I play Mooney this week. Mooney will be fine. I think Mooney has a good yardage and maybe a touchdown. I had Herbert, Eckler, and Kelce tonight. Nice job. Allen Robinson, IR. Surprise, surprise. Smitty, what's Mooney's projection for this week? I'm going to say, let's call it 80 yards and a touchdown. 80 yards and a touchdown, Rooks. I'm sorry if that isn't what you wanted to hear. Eckler could have used 4 TDs, bro, says Gary. But we knew he wasn't going to. We knew he was going to be limited. They said that. I mean, there's a chance that was a lie, but... Oh, man, what a game. I'm all amped up right now. I need to get out there and run. Andrews has been better this year, says Gary. Let's not talk about anybody being better than Kelce today. At least today, bro. Kelce dropped fire, man. Oh, my God. That was insane. I can't believe he did that at the end of the game, bro. End of the game. Looked like Tyreek Hill took over his body like a remote control and started steering him. Like, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. I'm cut here. I'm cut here. Kelce rumbling all the way, bro. Oh, my God. Kelce had 2 long receptions. One for that walk-off touchdown. Close the live chat. Step 2. Kelce, that thumb up button. Yeah, don't Javante it. Don't lamb it. Kelce, the thumb up button. And do it live. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Just pulled 74.7 points off Mahomes and Kelce. Oh, God. Walk into the next round, bro. Congrats. 74 points with 2 guys. It's crazy. Kelce, 10 for 190, 191 and 2. Average 13 yards a catch. 13 yards a catch. Oh, my God. So did Tyreek Hill, 13 yards a catch. I want to know where all the Mahomes people are that were sitting in my HeySmitty.com text line, and all the people that have been DMing me on Instagram that I haven't responded to because I'm like, wait till the game's over before you start crying about Mahomes. I want to know where you are right now. How you're feeling. Because you were so down on Mahomes in the first half. Now how you feeling? Hill is too good. Hill is too quick. Hill is quick. Mahomes haters, crickets. Yeah. Mahomes tore it up, man. Talk about adversity. Talk about adversity. Talk about how much hate and doubt this man was looking at. And he just continues to do it. I'm so sick and tired of the Mahomes doubt. He's figured out. You know, and I hope he doesn't finish on a tear because I want to draft him again next year at a even bigger discount than we did this year. People are going to be a little afraid of drafting quarterbacks unless one like Mahomes or Herbert or whoever finishes really strong, like 3 straight weeks in a row. That might leave a taste in someone's mouth where they're like, hey, maybe I will draft a quarterback in round 3 again. I hope that round 4 is the earliest anybody's sniffing a quarterback because I will take Mahomes at the top of 4. And I don't care what people say. I don't care. MVP, Brady, Terry, come on. Okay. Sure, Gary. Terry McLaurin, MVP. Gary. No, Gary, you're a loyal man to the few players that you support. That's why I know Gary's always going to be loyal to me. No matter what I'm doing, I could botch it all. Gary's standing by me. Smitty, analyst 1. Gary's my boy, Blue. Okay, Blake, having the bye this week went 10-4. Thanks for the help and knowledge through the season, boss. Thank you, Blake. I hate watching people go on a bye though, and then have this kind of fire, you know, and then next week if Mahomes doesn't do what he did here, and you don't get a piece of that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want Mahomes to have 404 on your bye week. Like, I wish you could use that. James, I don't think I missed your super, bro. I think I called it out. I'll go back to it though. Appreciate it. You said step 1, close the chat. Step 2, Kelce the like button. Yeah, I hit that. Is that the one you're talking about, or is there another one? Let me go look. I think that was it, bro. I think I'm caught up. What a game, Joel. What a game, Joel. We had a day. Yeah, Kelce the lamb button, like James says. Please. Close the chat, hit the thumb up button, come back to the chat. It's that simple. You don't have to close the stream. But the like button, we got 82 people in here in a night live stream here on my phone. I don't know why I went live on my phone. I was like, you know what? I'm not setting up the stream. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to go live on my phone. We're doing it live. That's how Dad did it. That's how I'm doing it. We're live in the studio. And we're mobile, bro. We're mobile. Oh, God. What a game. I'm amped. I got to go run. I got to work out. I got to do something because this saw a bunch of people get all physical and just tear it up in the fourth quarter. Beasting out. I feel like Kelce right now. I'm going to go for a run and just rip up some yak yards. Eckler usage was driving me crazy, but you knew that was going to happen. They announced it. Eckler will be used sparingly at times. Triple A's in the house. Hey guys, would you guys play Dak or Taysom? I'd probably go with. Man, Dak or Taysom. What do you guys think? Dak or Taysom? Let's help him out. That's a tough one, man. It could go either way. It literally. Let's all vote on that. Dak or Taysom. Mooney or Van Jefferson. Give me Mooney. We got a bunch of Dak votes so far, bro. I think Dak's probably safer. The commissioner of my league just decided to split the prize money between the playoff teams and in fear of COVID. Is that rational? I'll tell you what. How funny you should say this, Timothy, because I'm launching tonight. I'm working on the video, which is one reason I didn't go live, because I'm in the middle of doing something with my cameras and setup, and I'm like I'm not in a position to set up my live stream, so I wanted to go here and do the live on my phone. I'm doing a video right now that is fantasyfootballcourt.com. In a second after I save it, you can go there now, but wait to submit anything until I save the page and I'm finished editing. But fantasyfootballcourt.com is where you could submit your case, and I will rule over it on a live stream or pre-recorded video, and we're going to do a series called fantasyfootballcourt.com. I need you guys to submit your takes. Let me go ahead and fix that up right now. I need you to submit your cases, and I will then decide on your case for you. And you give me full authority. You say, hey, Smitty, we want you to decide on the case. So let me go ahead and save this real quick. Hold on. Button. So go to Fantasy Football Court. Not yet. Let me save this button here, and then we'll go from there. So contact, submit case. So if you go, I'm going to redo this page or whatever, but I'm going to save it right now. So fantasyfootballcourt.com, and you could submit your case, and I will rule over it. I will rule over your case. I will decide for you. And so if you would like me to decide on this one, who is it that asked that question? It was a super chat from Timothy. I can decide for you. I will rule over it. I'll treat it like a case. I want you guys to present your case and your evidence, contact numbers, whatever. And I'm going to try and have you guys on the show. I'll have you guys on video feeds, and we'll actually decide your case. You present your side or whatever, and I'll decide on it. Super chat by Saeed suggestions for streaming tight end. Lost Hawkinson, pick 3 this week. Diggs, Mooney, Julio, and St. Brown, and play Penny over Henderson or Sony. You got to wait on that Sony and Henderson thing. We don't know right now. I would probably rank like, what is going on the TV there? what I was like, what did I have on there? I saw someone walking. It was what was I saying? I got totally distracted because I saw some things in the corner of my TV. I'm like, what do I have on there? What was the question? God, I'm distracted. I go Diggs, Mooney, and St. Brown. I don't trust Julio. And I start Penny for right now, but if Henderson gets ruled out, Sonny Michel and Penny would be very, very close. Smash that like button. Kelce, the like button. Mike Williams is garbage, says Char. What's up, Silver Rapture? Kurt, what's going on, pal? Smash that like button. Gary says Mike Williams is garbage. Calvin Ridley for Javonte Williams in Dynasty. Come on, bro. Come on, Char. Don't even act like Char that's on the table. Like, you can get Javonte Williams for Calvin Ridley. Like, take a lap for even going there. I don't know if you think you're going to offer that out or if that's on the table. Either way, you're taking a lap because, A, no one's going to accept that if you send it out. You're going to lose friends over that kind of offer. 2, if that was actually on the table and you're asking us, number 1, I want you to take a victory lap if you're able to punch that button and get that, because I'm going to pat you on the back. We're all going to pat you on the back and call you a hero. But there's no way that trade's on the table. It can't be. Like, that grandma had to have sent that offer and not know what she's doing. There's no way. Like, explain yourself, Char. Explain yourself on that one. Is that an actual deal that's sitting right in front of you? He showed up for his... Didn't kill me with the win. I got 56 points. Attaboy, Terry. Starting your playoff week off right. Going against Herbert, under 25 points, I'll take it. Did Char explain him? It's Calvin and a 2022 second. Oh! Oh! Attention, I forgot to mention there's a 2022 second in Calvin Ridley for Javonte Williams. Well, that explains it. Second rounder. I'm adding a piece of candy to the trade offer. Char. Char, are you sending that offer out? Because, Char, tell me somebody didn't send you an offer. You get Javonte Williams for your second rounder and Ridley. I would love to know. I'd love to know if you're cooking that offer up. I'm adding a piece of candy. G-Money, uphill battle here. I have Herbert and Eckler versus Tyreek and Kelce. Ooh, Waller is my tight end. Should I stream Fant or Conklin? Probably Fant. Probably Fant. Makes it funnier that the camera is lagging. Is the camera lagging? I don't know that the camera's lagging. Gary, maybe your Wi-Fi is lagging. Gary, maybe you're on the Walmart Wi-Fi. The Walmart Wi-Fi. Thoughts on DK this week? I think DK eats because Lockett's out. What's up, Mr. B? And Joku sneaky tight end this week. Yeah, it might be a sneaky no play, bro. They might postpone the game. McDonald's has been slow. You're right. Smitty, you got to help me at wide receiver. Okay, Silver, what are we doing for you? Where's Char? Char, explain yourself on this deal. This highway robbery trade you're working on. Where you get Javonte Williams They're giving up a piece of candy. And Calvin Ridley. Smitty was lagging for me to refresh way better. DK equals Mike Williams, pure unadulterated garbage. Look, DK's going to get fed. There's no Lockett. How are we feeling about James Robinson now that Meyer is out? We like him, but we're waiting a little bit, because we don't know for sure when. Let me go off my Wi-Fi. Is Barkley a fine flex the rest of the way? A flex? Yeah, I'm okay with him as a flex. J-Rob or A.J. Dillon. This week I'm going A.J. Dillon. Kelce and Hill may have just won me my first round. I bet they did. And Mr. B, if you don't win your first round with Kelce and Hill, if you don't win your first round matchup, you need to take like 10 laps. DK is on the injury report right now, so we do have to monitor that. But assuming DK plays. Punch the thumbs up. We got 103 people in here. Punch that thumb up button. Help your boy Smitty. For Javonte. I'm waiting. DK equals Mike Williams. Both are recycled garbage. Garbage, says Swaggy. It'll be the upset of the century if you beat this guy. Why, Mr. B? You've got Hill and Kelce, bro. Penny or Harris. I mean, right now, Penny, but if Harris is starting and, Smitty, where's the pizza? I'll show you where the pizza is, bro. Actually, I feel like a piece. Gotta walk through the house. Got one slice of pie left. Hold on. This pizza is so good. This Lou Molinati's deep dish pizza, this wonderful thing, is going in the microwave. And I'm going to eat that sucker. I'm going to get off the live in a second. We'll come back and get to that in a second. Hold on. Where's Char at? Char, where are you at? Where's Char at? Did Char leave? Char probably took that trade. Felt pretty bad. Maybe Char's returning Javonte to his grandma. Because that was a highway robbery deal. Only 63 thumbs up. 89 of you in here. Please punch it. Teddy or Taysom. Where's Char at? MVS or Kendrick Bourne? Probably MVS, but I feel like Kendrick Bourne could be pretty good. This is the quality live stream I've come for. Save that for Miss Smitty, bro. Yeah, it's hard, bro. When I'm hungry late at night, I try. Sometimes I'll go get her like a Starbucks or something in the morning before I go to bed to make up for eating the extra piece of pizza that I left. Pick two: Aaron Jones, Dillon, Swift, Miles Sanders, Freeman, or Penny. Give me Aaron Jones and give me Swift's out. Miles Sanders is questionable. Freeman, Penny. Give me Penny and Aaron Jones, but I'm very tempted to go Dillon over Aaron Jones. Let's decide that later in the week. Yeah, Mahomes was outstanding tonight, Everett. Outstanding. Buy bigger pizzas. It was a big pizza, dude. I ate a lot of it for dinner. You're making assumptions here that I didn't get a big pie to begin with. You're making assumptions that this isn't a microwave leftover, pal. And you know what? You snooze, you lose. Miss Smitty's asleep over there. Walk through and buy her when I went to go get that slice. Now, it's fair game right now. If she wakes up and hears me and goes and warms that pizza up that's sitting in the microwave, I didn't hit go yet, and she takes it from me while I'm live streaming, fair game. That piece is up for grabs. You snooze, you lose. You go to bed, and you leave that slice of pizza vulnerable in the fridge, that's on you. You've been with someone long enough. The leftovers are up for grabs. You don't save them for anybody. What are you? The first year of your relationship? this guy saved the pizza for Miss Smitty. What? You freshen your relationship, bro. You do that stuff. 5, 6 years in, no one's waiting for anybody. You see a leftover piece of pie in the fridge, it's up for grabs. You take it. Yeah, Miss Smitty would have a good podcast. How to deal with me. how to live with a fantasy analyst that's constantly on live streams. Any Hertz updates? No, not that I know of. Smitty should do ASMR fantasy. I don't know what that is, Gary. AJ Green, good start. He could be okay. Hey, Smitty, pick one flex. Sony, Michelle, Van Jefferson, Penny, Pittman. Probably say Penny. Penny's the safest call. I like Pittman a little bit, but it's good. It's good options you got there. I should have started Ayuk instead of Mike Will. Well, at this point, yeah, I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, bro. I mean, Mike Williams got hurt early on. It was kind of a debacle. Clyde thoughts. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a risk because of volume. You know, that's the way it feels right now. I don't know that that'll be shaken going into 2022 for me. I'll like him as a value guy, but I think he's going to disappoint people so much in the end that no one's going near him at high value. So he'll be a very attainable guy in the draft. At low entry point, no risk. I'm wearing the show shirt right now. Attaboy, Terry. CEH needs to be used more. He does. He's electric. He's good, but, you know, situations have to battle. And my risk rankings in 20... So basically what's going to happen for 2022 when we do content here on the show, we're going to basically have these risk rankings on the site. So on sleeperu.com. So on sleeperu.com, when we're doing, there'll be risk rankings. So like, let's say we're like at 1, 2, and we'll put, what do you guys put Clyde Edwards-Helaire at in the running back rankings for 2022? Throw out a number. Where do you guys think Clyde will be? Is Eno Benjamin worth a stash, Smith? Yes, he is. I definitely think he's worth a stash. Especially right now when you have some uncertainty. Okay, so 15, 18, 15, 15. Let's call it 16 because that's about where you guys... So if CEH is right here on my rankings, and let's say that's how I feel about Clyde on the running back ranking. So he's running back 16. Running back 16, let's say. My risk rankings are going to incorporate... This is where my feeling is for his value. This is where he currently, let's say, sits on my rank. This isn't my ranking. I'm using you guys and what you just said. But let's say this is where he sat on my rankings. I'll have these different risk factors that will lower him, let's say, 4 spots. And so the risk rankings will have him at 20 to 22, let's say, whereas my value rankings will have him at 16. And the reason this will be important, you could just say, well, why don't you just do that in your rankings? Well, what these will do, the risk rankings, is they'll identify the factors that I'm not really like thinking too much about. And this will probably influence this at times where I have a risk ranking telling me, hey, you got Clyde too high. But in a way, I don't know that it's going to force me to move him down because it'll be a risk versus reward relationship. So in the case of Clyde this year, let's talk about a miss. We like Clyde a lot. He was a bust in 2021, but it felt like the upside was worth the risk. But the risk was telling us, hey, move him 4 spots down. So on sleeperu.com, we're going to have risk rankings this year coming up in 2022 that will probably say something like this. Let's use Derrick Henry as an example, or let's use CMC. So in general, CMC is going to be ranked
I can't imagine people not having him like in the top 5. I think that's where McCaffrey's probably going to rank. But the risk rankings will be saying, hey, you know, injury, mileage, um, situation isn't going to be as good. You know, maybe they have a quarterback. Maybe they have a quarterback situation that improves, but we'll call it QB and situation. So there'll be multiple red flags that are going to say no, 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 that are going to move Clyde. So Clyde might rank, let's just say it's 5, or Clyde, CMC. Let's just say it's 5. I'm not saying that's where I'm going to have him, but the risk rankings are going to tell us you're going to move him down 4 spots if you want to be realistic on what you're going to be left with in 2022. So risk rankings are going to help alleviate and solve a lot of our problems in terms of identifying some of these players that have a lot of red flags and kind of tell us where we should bump them down walking into 2022. So take a lap, bro, says Danny. Who's Danny even talking to? Who's Danny even talking to? CMC IR number 1. Yeah, remember all the what was that guy's name? Christian McCaffrey, running back 1. What was his name? Where's he at? Remember the tough talk he had coming in here? Going, Christian McCaffrey, you're going to pay Smitty. You're going to see it. I want you to admit you're wrong. Where are these people whenever this happens? You know, they call me out, but then they go running when it doesn't work out the way they said it was going to be. I mean, where's he at? Where'd he go? Where are you hiding? Yeah, it was like Christian McCaffrey, running back 1. You're going to see, you're telling all these people this, you're telling all these people that. Oh my God. I'm the guy who took him number 1. Yeah, but a lot of people did. This guy came in here like 4 weeks ago and was telling me I was going to be a laughing stock for telling everybody to trade Christian McCaffrey. Like, why are you telling people to trade Miss Christian McCaffrey? And he leaves. He leaves. Right after it doesn't work out, he leaves. He doesn't ever come back. The guy was in here every day going, are you still not buying into Christian McCaffrey? Running back 1, Smitty. Running back 1. And then he bolts. Pick 1, full PPR, Pollard, Booker, Ronald Jones, or Hubbard. Probably Pollard, but if Fournette doesn't play, Ronald Jones is a pretty sneaky play. But I'm gonna probably play Pollard if Pollard feels like a full go. I don't know if we'll get that indication though. Trade C-Mac. Trading C-Mac is old news, just like last season when he was the same thing. It's not old news, bro. It was like the biggest controversy probably on the show all year long was trading C-Mac or not right before he went down. So it's not old news. It's fresh. And it's tough to say, like, where you rank him next year, and we're going to have to talk a lot about that. Is Lenny playing? Lenny may not play, Mr. B. All those risks you mentioned are already baked into his ADP. Who's ADP? McCaffrey? I don't think so, bro. McCaffrey, you can't bake in all that risk in top 5 overall value, bro. Like, that's not baking in anything. Putting McCaffrey at number 5 overall is not baking in crap as far as the risk goes. Like, he's still way too risky at number 5 overall. There's no baking in anything. Putting him in like 15 overall would bake in all that risk, but 5 overall, you're talking about losing your season by drafting McCaffrey again. Mahomes, the like button. Kelce, the like button. Punch it. CMC is not baked in, boys. He's not. I wouldn't touch Christian McCaffrey in the first round. Way too many risk factors. That's what I'm talking about. No way I'm taking Christian McCaffrey in the top 5. I mean, could I do it in a redraft league, in one league, and toy around with? I mean, sure, I do enough leagues where I can do stuff like that. But like, if you play in 2 leagues, a lot of you guys play in 2 or 3 leagues, I wouldn't recommend anybody taking McCaffrey in one of your 2 or 3 leagues that you do at number 5 overall. Where's Char? Smitty, you missed my dono. Okay, hold on. Avi, Hawkinson gone. Need a tight end. Ertz, Higbee, Pat Fryermuth. No D Hop. Go Ertz. Trust your gut. I like Fryermuth. I like Ertz. Go D Hop. They haven't really had D Hop anyway for a while, bro. So I don't know if it gives him a huge bump. He's already good. He's already fantastic. So I would trust your gut, Fryermuth or Ertz. Mr. B says, Mr. B, listen to me, bro. Char is still taking his laps. Yeah, he still is. Unless Najee and Char, I went on a show talking about that, and to my knowledge, bro, I'm the one that was way more pessimistic on Henry and Christian McCaffrey when we talked about both, Mr. B. So I think I got that on my video. I actually talked about this. McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey, and Henry. And I said both would break down in that interview. So Tua or Allen. Worried seeing Allen in a boot. Yeah, that worries me too. Thoughts on Parham? Parham had a concussion, most likely. Head injury, usually when you lock up your arms. And they call that state like a fencing state, I believe it's what it's called, where your arms lock up and you're like literally, your brain is like, you're traumatized. So you're trying to, there's like obviously swelling and things going on. So he couldn't really react, and he was shaking too. He was shaking, and hopefully he's okay. It is definitely a bad head injury. Like that was a bad concussion. Concussions can end your career, and the more concussions you have, the more susceptible you are to concussions going forward. Not always gonna necessarily have a concussion just because you've had one. Like it's not like one just opens the door entirely to another one. But it's certainly Mahomes will suffer a season. Come on, Joey. Mahomes is fine, bro. So hopefully Parham's okay, but like those are the kind of injuries that people can have like lingering effects and have concussions a lot more frequently, and the more severe of a concussion you have, the more likely you are to have more concussions and stuff. Having one small minor concussion doesn't mean you're going to open the door to a ton of them, but you certainly are going to be more susceptible than you were because of that trauma. And that's why guys like Cooks and Kurt Warner, Steve Young, like they're guys that have always had susceptibility to concussions. LaShawn McCoy, I dropped Hunt this week. He got hurt. CTE's long-term effects from the concussions, horrible to think about. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. These guys have had a lot of head trauma, repeated. And yeah, I worried about paralysis with him because of the way he was, like his arms were locked. Obviously some signals are not quite there to like tell your arms to move. He's also shaking, which means that he looked like he was cold or something, and he was just shaking, and that was scary to see. Even when he was on they were carting him off on the stretcher, he was literally like shaking, and that was scary, and that had to have jolted the team. You know what I mean, to see that. I wish Williams could catch an end zone target, says Martin. I wish he would have too, pal. Yeah, Vincent Jackson, we heard about that. A lot of horrible stuff, man. Hill or Russ? I probably go Russell Wilson, but you're not crazy to go Hill. What are you thinking about DJ Moore? I like him. Do I have any hope at all for Zeke? No, I've told everybody trade him for weeks now, man, for over a month. Get rid of Zeke while you can. I don't feel it. I don't see it, and I don't feel it. It's a double whammy for me. I'm just not like Cody fall in the end zone twice in one game in the next 3 weeks, sure. But is he going to play consistent for 3 straight games? Probably not. Does he look the same? No. Is he susceptible to injury? Absolutely. Will he split work with Pollard as soon as Pollard's back, and that could be this week? He's splitting work. He can't get you what you need. He can't get you running back one volume. Is Aaron Jones playing? Probably, but we need to know a little more. Mark Cleveland, I'll probably start Aaron Jones and Dylan. One's going to get some work, and if the Packers get up big, let's say Lamar doesn't play, then boom, Dylan's going to get heavy usage. Split with Dylan, says Michael. Yeah, the Chiefs game was crazy. I want to buy a Kelce jersey now. Says, who said that? Mr. B. Aaron Jones or Renfro. Aaron Jones for me, but you're not crazy to go either way. Bro, Hawkinson cooked me. I needed a tight end from the waivers, but who? You have to give me a list, bro. I can't go swimming around in the dark here and pull out a surprise for you. Like, you have to give me a list. And Joku's a decent pickup, but bro, that game could get canceled, man. You know, I don't think I go near that. I don't think I want a part of that Cleveland game, bro. Not only are all those players susceptible to popping up on the COVID list, bro, but you're talking about a game that could even be delayed or canceled, and you don't really know what you're dealing with there. What do we do with CeeDee Lamb? You thank him after this week when he drops fire for you. Pitts or Freiermuth? Give me Freiermuth this week. I love them both going forward. Everett isn't a bad option as well, says Cash, and I agree with him. Hill or Hurts? Probably Hill. No, I don't know. I go back and forth on that one. You can't really go wrong. They're both kind of similar plays. Gronk or Andrews? Go Andrews, bro. Smitty, you said you were doing the court as a premiere. No, not a premiere. I'm doing Fantasy Football Court. If you go to fantasyfootballcourt.com, you can submit your case and I will rule over it. I'll try and get in contact with you. Right now it's just going to my contact form. I'm gonna have a form you fill out, and I'm gonna try and get both parties on, and you present your case, and then I rule over the decision with the mallet, and I'm like, look, I don't think you did a good job, commish. You should have had this in the rules. I deem that you reverse this trade, whatever, you know what I mean? So we're taking it to the court. So if anybody has a big dilemma, whether it's prize distribution, whether it's a guy not paying his entry fee, whether it's a guy making bad trades over and over, submit your case to the court and I will rule over your case. So go to fantasyfootballcourt.com and send me the details, and let's see if you can make it happen. I'll put you on the show. We might just do interviews. Maybe your deposition will be you send me a video clip under 60 seconds on Instagram that tells me your side of the story, and then you send a 59-second or under testimonial of your side of the story. I play both of the cases from both of you, and I rule over the situation. It's probably how we'll have it go. So does anybody want to have me reside over a case in your league? Do you have anything controversial going on? I'm on St. Brown over Evans and Amari. No, I tough matchup or not, I'm playing Evans, bro. Ayuk or Pittman? Probably Pittman. Start 2 and a flex. Penny, Foreman, Stevenson, Van Jefferson. Penny is a lock. Michelle, if he's starting and Hendy's out, go Michelle and Penny. And Stevenson's a very, very nice alternative or flex, bro. Jeezy says, what do you do if the winner hasn't paid? Submit it, bro. Submit it to Fantasy Football Court. I'll rule on it. Jeezy, do me a favor. Maybe I'm going to make you number 1. Maybe you're my demo video, Jeezy. Okay? On Instagram, make sure you tell me what your Instagram name is so I know. send me a under 59-second video of you summarizing the situation, and I will rule on it on either my demo or episode 1. Jeezy, I will handle it. I'll tell you what to do. My commish closes free agency on Thursday night, reopens on Tuesday. Danny says Judge Smitty, that's right. So if anybody wants to be a part of episode 1, submit your case at fantasyfootballcourt.com. All right, I'm going to go eat my pizza pie. Let's get out there. Let's get out there and warm this slice up. Here we go. Dirty. It looks so dirty on the camera. It looks like filthy. Look at this spatter everywhere. I'm not making this presentable at all. 100% power. Warm it up. Get down. Ramsey says microwave pizza, take a lap. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I could eat cold. But what am I supposed to do if I want to have the pizza pie that I just ate? We're talking about Lou Molinati's, bro. This pizza pie I just ate, and I want to warm up this slice. What am I supposed to do, bro? I can put it in the oven. Air fryer. Bro, I'm not doing that for one slice of pizza. You gotta be out of your mind. What do I look like? I got content to create. I got an oven to clean off. Look how filthy this thing looks. Oh. Pizza pie is like a... Oh yeah. That's a good one. I can't, I've got to hold my hand, so I'm gonna take off a little bit here. No, I don't normally eat with the fork, but we gotta try it out. It's hot. I microwaved it a little too long. It is deep dish. It's from Lou Molinati's, bro. Look at this. Look at this deep dish pizza pie. Let me cut it open and show you. Look at that. Look at that sucker right there. Just one slice left. Miss Smitty's sleeping. Easy victory. Easy decision to grab this piece. Because I can go get her at Starbucks in the morning and make up for it, but I just couldn't let this lingering transient piece of pizza just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Smitty new side channel food ASM. What's ASMR? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're referring to. I know I'm gonna know once you tell me, but Rams fully infected, all the secondary. Microwaving deep dish is accepting Ridley for Javante. It's not, bro. It's not. Not when you're microwaving this type of pizza. It can understand, and it has memory. It has heat memory, and it goes right back to the same tastiness it was because it's gourmet. And I didn't need to I'm not going to turn the oven on for one slice of pizza, bro. Maybe if it was 2 or 3 slices, you have an acceptable case, but you're arguing with Judge Smitty, the owner of fantasyfootballcourt.com, and you're trying to tell me how to microwave or not microwave a piece of pizza. I'd trade Ridley for this. Yeah, I would too. I'd take this piece over Ridley right now. Microwaving pizza. Everyone's upset about that. Miss Smitty knew the risk going to bed with the pizza in the fridge. She did. It was not a smart move. If this was your objective, is to own this piece and have this sitting in your stomach. She might be the smarter one at the end though, because I'm gonna feel fat and after I eat this. Yeah, there's definitely heat memory in these slices. Microwave, toaster, oven. Definitely heat memory. It knows and remembers how to taste. Just like metal. Metal's got memory. Pizza, a gourmet piece of pizza has memory. And definitely, I'm going to turn on a Yellowstone and watch this slice. I appreciate everybody being here. That's it for you. Fantasy Football Show. Emergency Thursday night live stream talking Patty Mahomes dropping fire. Talking about Travis Kelce looking like Tyreek Hill, living in bizarro world. I firmly believe Tyreek Hill had control of Travis Kelce's body like a remote control car and just decided this is what I would do. This is how I would cut. It looked like Tyreek Hill running across the middle, knifing back and forth, waving through left and right. That was Tyreek Hill, I think, on the field. In fact, we might need to watch the replay because that may have not been Travis Kelce. These points might come off the board because they couldn't have been Kelce. It looked like Tyreek Hill on that final touchdown grab and run. It was yak yardage. I don't know if the lines were mixed up. Is that Tyreek Hill's stat line that was 10 for 191 and 2 touchdowns? Or was that Tyreek Hill? I'm a little confused. All I know is it's time to eat my pizza pie. I got a super chat from Johnny, of course. Dak or Jimmy G. Anything can happen, Johnny, but there's no way I'm sitting Dak. I'm not sitting Dak for Jimmy G. Jimmy G might take a seat mid-game. Like, he does not look good. And I'm telling you right now, Lance is at some point is going to start, I think, this year still. We need one more like before we leave. We're at 99. Let's just punch it let's get to 100. Let's see. Who's sitting there? Who's sitting there not hitting the like button right now? There we go. Attaboy. Attaboy. Terry did his job. 100 likes. Thank you for the emergency huddle, everybody. And now time to go watch episode 8 of season 2 of Yellowstone. Can't wait. I'm so addicted to Yellowstone right now. It's like episode 1. Here's me, episode 1. Yeah, I like it. I like Yellowstone. It's a pretty good show. Here's me, season 2 episode. What are you looking at? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? It's good. It's so good. You get tougher every episode. Like, I'm literally getting stronger and more intimidating. When I drive on the streets, I look over and are you looking at me? I feel every day, every episode I get through it, I feel like I have more knowledge on how to handle the streets, bro. You know, this is cowboy style too. You know, it's like a Sons of Anarchy meets, I don't know what, the ranch. But anyway, back to Yellowstone. I'm gonna binge through like 4 episodes right now. Eat my pizza pie. I will see you all later. Good night. Comment in the comments. I will do my best to get back to you. Anybody that leaves me a comment in the next 12 to 24 hours, I hope to get back to you. If I missed your question, hit me in the comments. Thank you, Johnny, for the super chat. This episode should be sponsored by Yellowstone. All right, go watch E111. Go watch Yellowstone, bro. TV show. It's so good. Later. Later, Johnny. Thank you, Mr. B. And Terry and everybody. Later.